Now it's becoming, actually it's damn near becoming an art, like, to not be employed. It's kind of crazy.
I am a risk taker. I'm a road runner.
Unemployment. It's no longer just about not having a job. It's a way of living, maximizing on productivity and really just enjoying life. We live in a generation where unemployment is really the final goal. Okay, nobody wants to work a 9 to 5 no more. Which
Okay, I don't think anyone ever truly wanted to work a 9 to 5. People just wanted to pay their bills and to live a life that they knew they had to live. And at the end of the day, like, I don't want anyone here to watch these, because he might be a little crazy. I don't want anyone to watch this and be like, having a 9 to 5 is bad. No, that's not the case. Having a 9 to 5 and then supporting something on the side of your 9 to 5, as in content, as in another job, as in a business, whatever you feel like is actually worth the time and that gets you to where you want to go in your goals financially, that's really where it's at. And then also investing your money, putting it into things that are gonna actually make you money, not just cost money.
Ooh, that's juicy.
And that's real for you too. So, you know, that's really kind of just how it goes. But let's get back to the video. My fault.
we'll probably have some repercussions in the future. Because what happens if you need to go get your car fixed and the best you're gonna get is a sports bettor or a damn Twitch streamer? Me personally, I'm escaping the matrix. Day trading, crypto, fucking NFTs, all of that. But with the amount of gambling videos I've seen, I've got genuine worries.
Gambling is getting crazy.
The sheer amount of debt that's gonna be built up just because of this image.
People don't even understand, really, though. Hold on. People don't even understand that, like, really, when it comes down to it, most people are like this. Most people will put the work and keep putting the work in, but not actually, like, finish. Because for some reason, you didn't want to keep going. They say, like, literally, when you get, it's going to take you to your last sometimes. You're going to feel like you're on your last breath, your last everything. But you know who's going to take you over the edge? God is going to take you over the edge. That's why you got faith. That's why you got to keep pushing in there. Anyways, so let's get back to it.
I mentioned being unemployed as going beyond the job status. Because I think it's more about how you spend those jobless hours. Because you can be unemployed and, you know, still be locked in, day trading, crypto, all of that. Or you can be playing around with Saratoga bottles and damn bananas because you saw a funny internet meme. Now, before you think I'm judging you,
hey, chill out.
In Illinois, we cracked down on pharmacy.
Why you had to go in on Ashton Hall like that? But honestly, there is a lesson in that, because Ashton
we're helping independent pharmacies like this one.
He made Saratoga so big,
the cost of medicine for people
he ain't get a dime off of that. You gotta know your worth in this game.
This one is Horizon, a balanced scent.
Which I am.
You corny, my boy. You lame.
I gotta admit that we all be demonstrating unemployed behavior. I mean, you might be a little too tapped in with the John Pork and Tim Cheese law, or really any other niche internet meme. Tung 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 tung.
Okay, I never understood this. Who is this Tung Tung guy? Like, chat, y'all gotta let me know. All I know is I've seen him on TikTok and he be dancing, and now everyone's like Tung 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 Tung. Who is Tung Tung? This dude?
Tung Sahur. And we call this kind of behavior being unemployed because they just have way too much free time. And all this time they spend gallivanting around, you have to think they surely have some time to make some money. But who am I to judge you? Go enjoy your life. There's always time to escape
go
the
and make
matrix
some money,
later.
bro, nigga.
But you should know better than anyone if you're just out here devouring your minutes. For example, if you're finding time in your day to prepare and eat coleslaw. We need a couple of y'all to start taking one for the team.
Food.
We can't all be Twitch streamers and barbers, okay? Someone has to work them oil rigs.
Very true.
And what's 3 barbers on each street gonna do for me, okay? I need a house to be built, not a look. But maybe we'd have more employed people if the process of getting a job wasn't such a damn grueling process. I'm gonna show you some shit that might be a jump scare for some of y'all. You ready? Ooh, job application.
But the thing is, this job application right here is simple compared to what they got you going now. You gotta do an you gotta do a job application, a cover letter, resume, put the resume together. You gotta give a job, like an assessment. I was doing a job literally the other day, right? Applying to a job literally the other day for the government, right? After putting in all my information, I give him the it scans my resume and everything. I give him that. I still have to manually put it in. Why scan it if I have to manually put the resume in? Like it makes no sense. But anyways, you're scanning it. I still got to put it manually in. Get through the application. Now I got to spend 30 minutes on 3 assessments.
Bruh.
Come on, gang. So now this, for one job, it's like gonna be 45 minutes to an hour. At this rate, you could only do 24 applications in a day. And it's just not feasible. Put down in the comments. Oh my God, assessments definitely are the worst. Like, they not only waste your time, but it's like, why am I taking a test that I'm never gonna even get to know how well I did on the test? Like, I'm a high achieving type of person. I want to know how well I did on the test. But then that's like bottom bare level. But now they want you to do too much. And then it's the interviews, right? You finally get past that, you get to the interview now, and then it's like first level, phone, second level, Zoom, third level, maybe another Zoom, fourth level, now I'm in person, fifth level, now it's a panel. Like, golly, you got to see me 5 times. And it really gets me thinking sometimes. When, you used to go to the job, you see somebody that, and you're like, how in the hell they got this job? They are brain dead. How in the hell they got this job? Like, I don't even know how.
Bruh.
That person, you feel like they went through 2 hoops and got in, but you done jumped through 5. CVS assessments, I did CVS assessments one time and I didn't get the job, and my homie was literally the manager there who said he was going to get me the job and still couldn't get the job. I said, bro, I ain't gonna never do this again. I deleted my account right then and there. I don't even care. A 4th interview is crazy. I've never been through more than 3. Yes, no. Depending on what you're trying to get into, especially like for me, because like where I'm at in my career, we're trying to be in healthcare, it can get you some more. So it's just absolutely crazy what they're expecting for you to give to these jobs, to literally just become part of a database. It's like, I think at this point, over 60-75% of jobs or hiring managers has said yes, they put out a job before that isn't real.
Bruh.
So you put out a job, had hundreds of people apply, and the shit not even real? Why waste our time like that, lady? Like, I don't even get it. But you know what? I'm sorry I had to go on that rant. But it's absolutely nuts out here what they want you to do, and then they don't even give you that kind of courtesy anymore. Like, the most courtesy you get is that 5 a.m. Automated email, oh, you didn't get the job. I've got more no's that I don't even know what a yes is at this point.
Bruh.
The whole process of getting a job, you gotta make some fuck-ass resume. And if you don't have any experience, that shit's just gonna look like this.
Yeah.
And can someone tell me why entry-level jobs be asking for experience?
Dude, you are the experience.
The damn job.
No, oh my God, that grinds my gears, bro. How are you telling me your entry-level job, you're paying like 35, 40,000, but you want me to have 3, 4, at least 1 to 2 years of experience already? Bro, where am I going to get the experience?
Bruh.
I went to school. I got everything I need to do. Like, where am I going to get that experience? You're supposed to be the experience. It's crazy. And it's definitely a scam. I feel like what they're trying to do is they're trying to get your information to target you and to not fully actually like get you in there as an employee. I definitely agree, Allie and Ebony.
paradox. How am I meant to get experience if I need experience to get experience?
No,
And after making your
facts.
resume, you have to go on like Indeed or something and just look for a job that doesn't look like modern day slavery.
I'm unemployed
Facts.
right now, but I'm about to work at this job, this factory down the street, $6 an hour, full time.
Whoa, $6 an hour is crazy. I think the lowest minimum wage in America right now. Hold on, how low is the minimum wage in America? I think in Texas, you can do $7.25. Hold on, cause that's crazy. Minimum wage in the U.S. That's absolutely crazy. $7.25 an hour, which is in the federal rate used by 20 different states.
Bruh.
That's crazy, bro. Tipped workers nationwide have a lower base minimum wage of $2.13 per hour. Okay, yeah, y'all deserve a tip.
Bruh.
Like I always knew y'all deserve a tip, but I didn't know you was making this low. That is absolutely horrible. Bro, that is absolutely horrible.
And after shooting like 400 applications, you settle for one
Facts.
interview, you got a McDonald's. And now the interview has to be the worst part, because you got to pull up in a suit and tie
Hey, McDonald's paying at least 15 though. Just saying.
to an old block McDonald's. And you got to act like a stand-up guy and try not to say some dumb shit.
I just graduated from home last year ago with my degree in walking fish with a minor in water in the snow because I'm mop air. I'm also a dentist that fixes feet at the vet when I'm wild asleep.
What?
So I think this job would be pretty good for my mom since she doesn't have kids.
And what I hate about interviews, bro, is that dumbass question they always be asking. Why do you want to work here?
Oh,
Yeah, because it's
my
always been my lifelong
God.
dream to work in your rundown McDonald's, nigga. No.
I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
And you got the power to fix it. You got the power.
Okay,
to
I
fix
just seen.
it. But you know what's even more crazy? It's like, all right, so you go at that $7.25, right? Let's say your tank of gas is $60 for the week to fill up your tank of gas to get to work, right? You would have to work. You would barely make that 60. No, after taxes, you wouldn't even make that $60 in a day. In 8 hours to pay for your gas. How crazy is that? No, I think it said 7.25. Hold on. Didn't it say 7.25? Yeah, no, it says $7.25 per hour is the lowest they have right now. And that's in over 20 states. Like Georgia, Wyoming, Oklahoma. I know Texas is one of them lower states too when it comes to minimum wage. Which is, it's like, I don't know. We're really in an affordability crisis. But, you know, who am I? Who am I to tell? What are you talking about?
Bruh.
All right, let's get back to it.
And it looks like it's not that hard to get a job anymore. Now hiring someone that doesn't goon.
Oh,
during
that's
work hours.
disgusting.
Who the fuck did they have hired before this?
The ghost of the goon. The ghost of the goon. Look at the car.
But
For
if
all
you
the
have
people
to
that
or want
doesn't
to
know
go
what
through that
gooning
whole
is, that
process,
is playing with yourself in / at work. Just saying.
yeah, good luck, gang. But one thing I want to say is
Ooh,
please, and I
that's
really stress,
juicy.
please don't be that nigga that thinks having a job makes them better or something. Who constantly complain about their jobs, yet be the first ones to tell you to go get a job when you're demonstrating some unemployed behavior.
No, facts.
You hating on happiness, bro. You hating ass niggas look like Squidward.
Oh, petty.
You see, I've worked 2 jobs in my life. The first one, I worked as an underwater ceramics technician. And the way
Oh, nah. Hey, I've worked as a dishwasher before. My first job was a dishwasher at 15, 16 for a decently nice restaurant or whatever. And I used to hate it. I was one of the last ones to get in, and they'd just be piled up everywhere. Them cooks didn't care at all. I hated that job. I hated it. And one of the worst things about it, and it's not even there anymore, so I can say some of this, but one of the worst things about the job too was like the owners, they got so drunk every night and would be trying to accuse you of drinking their liquor, but they had already just drank a whole bottle on shift. So, like, really, you need to accuse yourself. But again, they're not here, they're not here anymore, so I can kind of talk about it. I'm not gonna say too much, but it's just crazy. That's how much I made at CFA when I was 17. Yeah, bro. That's actually crazy. But like, you gotta think, at 17, right? When I was 17, what was that? At that time, like, people were barely making that 12, 13, 15 an hour. Like, I remember being 24, 25, 20, 22, 23, 24 out of college, and they won't even pay me. And I'm working in a clinic. They're trying to pay me only 14, 15 an hour. And there's a drug test. And I got to work overtime. And I'm sitting at you know what I mean? It's like, you want all this stuff from us, and it just was not it. Get out! It wasn't it. And that's what it comes down to it too. Like, these jobs now, they want you to do six different people's jobs for them instead of just hiring more help. Like, I understand your labor cost is your biggest thing, but you also gotta, like, actually, like, hire some fucking help. You can't just burn everybody out that actually is there trying to be a decent employee. That's really how you screw it up for a lot of people.
I still have literal nightmares about that job. I want reparations for each of those shifts I worked, all of the stress that has accumulated. Years, I'm telling you, years have been taken off my life from those dreams.
Sheesh.
I don't work there anymore, and I still dream about it.
What more do you want from me?
And in the periods that I've been unemployed, I just feel like I took advantage of it. You gotta cherish every single one of those moments, man, because I promise you, sooner or later, we'll all be gone. Just knowing you have to get up for a shift or you have a shift later in the day, it can kill the vibe of the whole day, I promise you. You can just be chilling, and the realization hits.
Like, fuck,
But you know, somebody telling you to get a job, they might just be looking out for you. Okay, don't start sending images like this. Bro, you just lazy. And to all the unemployed out there, is the Minecraft movie really that funny? Yeah, he said chicken jockey in a funny way, but does it ever warrant this reaction?
I find that definition of having nothing else to do.
Dang, is that a live chicken? Man, we were supposed to have flying cars by now. The unemployed have just had a field day with this damn movie, bro. And not to be the fun police or nothing, but imagine working at one of these cinemas and having to clean this shit up.
Oh my God. And you probably think he's making 10. No, he's probably making 13 an hour to clean all that up that night. You know that person's pissed. I'd be wanting to quit too. It ain't worth it. But then where you gonna go work at?
Bruh.
Like, that is the actual, like, back and forth we're in right now. It's like, okay, we'll leave. All right, well, what am I gonna do? Oh yeah, they don't want to pay insurance. They don't even. So the common saying is they want to pay employees enough to not quit, and employees want to work hard enough to not get fired. Put in the comments if you believe in that too. But like, it's just, it's a weird, like, give and take between us.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy.
Yeah, we gotta look out for all of the people that are stuck in the infinite job cycle. I promise you they don't wish for that life. So don't be the guy that chucks 3 buckets of popcorn and mysterious liquids all over the floor just for, you know, a little giggle. We gotta look out for each other, man. The employed gotta look after the unemployed gotta look after the employed.
No
if we
facts.
fail to do this, society will collapse as we know it. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna sit there as you watch society fall? No, you're gonna get up, you're gonna stand up, and you're gonna fight for what you believe in. But do you really get what I'm trying to say though? We need the employed, but I don't want to be employed, so I'm gonna make it easier for them. The minority you just paid to deliver pizza to your address during a hurricane, tip them a little bit. Instead of telling the person that's making your food to just put the fries in the bag, how about you give him some nice words? The employed and the unemployed.
But you know what's even crazy? He's trying to teach you just to be a person. we've gone so far away from actually respecting people and just having love for the fellow man that we have to watch a YouTube video that is telling you to go say hi to somebody and to be nice.
Bruh.
What is this world coming to?
United. But it's time to admit it. Being unemployed is not all sunshine and rainbows.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't have the responsibility of a job, but
But you get bored though too.
Me aside, don't trick yourself into believing you're not a fucking loser, okay? Because Googling top 5 side hustles to get rich quick is not being locked in. You know what? Let me stop being a hater.
Definitely
Because
hating.
look, what you're doing is really smart, but it's also really dangerous because you're convincing yourself that you're not a loser, when in reality, yeah, you are. Alright, real quick, let me bring back this guy from the intro.
I am a risk taker.
You mean you're a risk
Risk
taker?
taker.
You lose $50 a week off parlays. Let's keep it a
Bruh.
buck. But there's really 2 types of unemployed people. The ones that gaslight themselves into believing they're onto something.
I'm an entrepreneur.
Okay. Do you have any businesses we could be on the lookout for?
No, just not right now.
So then how are you an entrepreneur when you ain't got no business? Baby, so are you that makes no fucking sense.
And 2, the ones that are so far gone they just fully embrace it and are damn near prideful
Yeah.
about it. Okay, let me
Yeah.
elaborate. The first type will have some philosophical reason for not wanting a job. Like they'll say, how are you gonna let someone define how much my hour is worth? Just say you lazy, bro. Here's some quick sign.
No. That's one thing I don't respect, because it's like if you don't have a job but you're working on something outside of this, like you're working on your content, you're working on your business, you're working on a product to launch or something, you're working on your music, like whatever that could be outside of working, then it's okay. But like you trying to get some money, don't be just not doing nothing just to not do nothing. Like it's after a few months, after a year, it's time to get back to it. It's time to lock in.
So you're this person. 1, if you ever refer to the government as Big Brother. 2, if you sign up to online courses instead of getting a job. And 3, if the word matrix just unironically comes out of your mouth. But hey, maybe you got something going on that my mind-controlled slave brain just can't comprehend. Okay, and for the second one, these people are just too far gone. Employment is nothing more than a nightmare to these people. The word job gives them physical pain.
No,
Tell these
facts.
people to get a job and they'll have a visceral reaction. Peep the vocab. The only jobs these people want to be associated with involve feet.
Hey, yo.
I gotta apologize to these people though for not censoring the word work and job. I know this is considered a slur for you guys, so my deepest apologies.
It just gets to the point where it's like this really bad back and forth. And if you're anything like me or like a lot of folks, you're tired of that back and forth. Let's just call it what it is. We're tired of the back and forth, and we're tired of not having any real safety security net. We all gotta live, and it's harder and harder for everyone to live out here.